Hello and welcome. Today I am just chilling and cutting some things that I'm going to be sewing. I'm just going to share this out. Hang on. Okay, the folders. I'll put in all the folders. That's what I do, and then later I take it out of some of them. Oh yeah, let's share it on here. Meet me. Hello, YouTube. There, get somebody's attention. Hello, YouTubers. I'm just sharing it out on Twitter. Tweet. Coffee's ready. Got my coffee. Okay. We done. I'm done sharing it. All right. So let me put the StreamYard link in the chat. So anybody coming up, you'd have to just, if you don't want to be on camera, you can just like show your face when you're in the back door, and then in the private chat, and then I can just see you. Right. So. All right, so that's what I'm doing. I've got right now I'm doing cutting bandanas. Bandanas. Stretch. Oh. Did you hear that? No, it's cracking my back. Okay, so right now I'm cutting out for bandanas. So I've cut out a few already, just the side pieces. So I'm cutting out the side pieces. So I got this color. Oh, the camera's over there. I forgot. That's the way. Right, so I've got this one to the sides, goes on the side like this on a bandana. And then I have to cut the other parts, like this part, and I have to still cut the strings. And it's gonna kiss full. And here's another one I did. So the side pieces and the middle part and the front part, which ties the back, is going to be different than what these are. So this is another different one I have, like some fabric off, and I liked it. So I'm making different bandanas, and then I'm using this for the side. This actually does the one give me the idea. So I was going to mix this one here with the army type, or you could even use it Minecraft Minecraft fabric with this one. I put these two together as a bandana. And then I'm going to find some fabrics that will go with these ones. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I also have, so my plan is to do sewing. So one day I'll come on here and I'll do like a bunch of cutting. And then the next time I'll come on here and we'll sew all those, right? And so I've got some aprons. I've got some bandanas that I'm doing. And then also going to do some skirts. I got some skull fabric, not really a big piece, so that really doesn't do any. It won't really give me anything unless I have more, which I don't think I have. So these two pieces have been cut. And I also make doggy bandanas. So these two the side pieces have been cut for at least 3 bandanas. 1, 2, 3. So now we just got to cut the other pieces, the other parts, and find the right fabric for the other ones. And I think I might use this fabric, if there's enough, for the sides and for the middle part of this bandana, because it is both floral. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe we won't use this one, I don't know. But oh wait, this is actually an apron already cut out. This is already a little apron cut out. So this is a little apron. I'll show you guys the little apron. And wait, is it? No, it's not. Actually, it's not. Never mind. Never mind. I only send a link to a couple people, and I'm just testing it out so we can start doing more collaborations and stuff. What do I got there? Oh, I got some other fabrics there. I got all my fabrics underneath here now, so I can just back up and get the fabric. And I'll show you guys. Well, let's find some fabrics I can use. Oh, it's going to be messy getting all this fabric up. Oh, here's one. I can use this one. Okay. I can use this fabric for this one here. They're both, I don't know, maybe. And then I have some of this yet. This is a different army one. And then I got different other pieces. But I like to do things that are different. I like to do things that are different. I'm just different. I got lots of different fabrics. I should put the camera down a little bit so you guys can see more of what I'm doing. Just waiting for some friends to get in here. I don't know. Do I have any friends? I know a lot of people are dealing with a lot right now. And I get that. I am too. But if you're out there, come on in. Don't be shy. And you don't have, if you're shy and you don't want to show your face and you've never been on panel before, you don't have to show your face. You just like click your camera off. So that's all you have to do. Pretty easy. I guess a lot of people are not crafting today. I should have sent it to the crafting people. I sent it to some of my traveling friends. They might be traveling right now. So I got some other different little fabrics. I had to do some sides. Here's a little heart. This heart's going to be a pocket for one of the aprons. Okay, let's so I have this fabric here, which will give some of the bands. I need to do the bands now for these 3 different ones. And I could show you guys a bandana. I do have some that are done already, but this is the one. Let's find one, a fabric that matches that one. Oh, I smell food. This is my son cooking. He's going on a keto, doing the keto thing. Smell food. I smell food and I want to eat it. Here's some different fabrics. And they're kind of, this one here is kind of the same texture. So you want to match that up too, kind of. The texture of it. I think that could do. I think we could do that. Right? Make sure it's not already something I've already. No, it's not. Okay. So. This is pretty cool fabric, but it's a whole bunch of different pieces. So like if you do, it's like assembly. Like if you do one thing, cut a bunch of one and then you later you just sew them all. And I same thing with like, winding up bobbins and stuff like on your sewing machine. On the little spools, I'll get a bunch of them done. I'll do like different colored ones, and I'll get a bunch of them done so that way once I'm ready to sew, I don't have to do it then because it sucks. So yeah, anybody who wants to come up, come on up. Come on up. Join me. Come, let's chat. Let's hang out. This is just supposed to be just hang out and chill. Hang out and chill. Might use this one for the band, and then the tie and the band goes across. So this, it might not be long enough. Let me see. I must have a booger in my nose because my nose is itchy. Hey, Three Souls Paranormal. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Oh, there's these pieces. So we got to get the band, which is like this. It's this, and that will go on to that. You want to come up and chill? Hey, do you have a Hey, yeah, you should come up and talk with me. Come on, talk with me. I have some questions. I can interview you. I can do an interview, like, we can do an interview while I'm doing this. I'm good at multitasking, so we're good. I can talk, ask questions, and do what I'm doing. It was like a giggle. Oh, you're in bed already. It's only 7. It's only 8 p.m. here where I am. Must be a different time zone where you are. You're in bed. You could always have your camera up and just still talk to it. Talk on panel, but like be in bed and still talk. But just have your camera off. I'll tell you a bedtime story, a scary bedtime story. I'm just kidding, no. Okay, so where'd that piece go? I'm missing part of my. Where's my middle piece? Where the heck is my middle piece? Man, I keep losing stuff. Where's the middle piece? I need the middle piece. Okay, we're gonna have to get organized over here because I lost a piece already. There's these, and then there's these, and where's the middle one? Oh man, what happened? What happening? What's happening? What's happening? Cheech and Chong, what's happening? Hey, Will, there's my brother from another mother. Are you gonna come and hang out? We are making bang dang dangs today. We're attempting to make bang dang dangs. Anna bananas. We're making Anna bananas. Anna bananas. You know. You know. Oh, and I cut up this really old soap to actually mark the fabric, and it works. I actually saw that in another girl's tutorial. Oh, guess what? I found it. It was way over there. No, it's not. This isn't it. Looks like it, kind of. That's not it. It shouldn't be over here anyway. That's different patterns. Oh, it's way over here. Look at that. It fell on the ground. I'm in Pittsburgh. 8 p.m. Here also. Oh, well, that's early. What are you talking about? What you talking about? Anyways, there's the link if you guys want to come out. Hey, Will, what's up? What's up? I want to ask you some paranormal questions. Come on, come up here. Come up here. I don't beg people, usually. And I'm actually begging you. Because let's talk. Let's talk about stuff. Actually, I watch a couple people that do the spirit boxes. I only watched a young man. His name is. He's been doing a lot of the cases lately, so I've been watching him. And he's true, he does the prayer and stuff. He prays for protection and all that. So I like him. And I think his channel is Real Life Paranormal. I think it's called Real Life Paranormal. Real Life Paranormal. I don't know. But he does the spirit boxes. So I don't know what I got in my hand here right now. Yeah, sweet Tiggy. Well, he went to get a cremated. So he's out of pain. No more pain for Tiggy. I don't have that on my heart anymore. Not being able to fix him and not being able to help him and him being in pain. It was really it was very stressful for me. But let's get it. So you're gonna come out, Will? Oh, you're getting water. Okay. Cool, cool. Sounds good. All right. Let's excuse me. I think I'm going to match these one up with this one. Because I want to make some mismatch bandanas. And I'm using, oh wait, this will only give me the same thing. I'm going to have to use a different piece of fabric for that. Because I can two more pieces on side pieces for this. Actually, I'm going to have to go to the racking room and see what they got there for fabrics that I can use for this. Okay, so we got this. Let me see. And they're not big enough. Maybe that one is. Maybe this will do one middle part. And now you guys can see me create stuff. That's what I do. I was already wanting to come on earlier, but then I just did a little bit of this without anybody. Because a lot of times when I come on here and I don't have anything started, then I don't do anything. So I wanted to get already started before I come on here. And this isn't going to be long enough, so we're going to maybe use it for the band. For the band. Let's see if I can get two of them. For the flowered one. Get two out of this piece. Definitely one. Oh, I do have pins. Let me get my pin cushion out. Let me get my pin cushion. Where are you? Where are you? I made these little pin cushions. I made them. Made my own little pin cushion. At least they're not people. Oh, Mr. Three Souls Paranormal. I've never seen you on. You've never been on my panel, so you should come on here. Do you have a spirit? Do you have one of those spirit boxes? Do you? Do you? Where are you? I feel I got a song stuck in my head. Song stuck in my head. Zombie stuck in my head. One, two, three. Where are you? Being creative create thoughts in your mind that you gotta think. Think. You gotta use your brain. Think. 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 I like doing stuff like this. It stops your brain from going to sleep. You know. Um. This isn't long enough. Man, I need more of that stuff. Where is it? Do I have any more? And this is always happens. Like when I do stuff, I pull everything out. I have some cool fabrics here. I pull everything out and then I end up with a big mess. Every single time I do something. Doesn't matter if I'm painting, doesn't matter if I'm doing this or that. I'm always making a mess. But that's the way it is. If you're creative, you make a mess. Always put them in there. I just want to see if I find more of the same one. Did you already come back, Will? What happened to Will? Yeah, remember, hit that like button as you come in. Allows more people to see that I'm here. That I'm here. Hello, hello. All the people that are looking for crafting people to hang out with. Here's another cool fabric that I might make some skirts out of, or I might make a dress. I don't know. It's kind of like soft and silky. I know a lot of the guys will probably not be interested in what I'm doing today, but they may be. You never know. You could learn something. I'm making bandanas, which are pretty masculine. So, making something for the guys out there. Well, I'm cutting a bunch of them. I'm going to sew a bunch later. See what other fabrics I got. Okay, so we got a lot of this fabric here. It's very thin. It's like t-shirt fabric. I make a bunch of t-shirts. Here's Wheel. Here's my brother Wheel.
My sister, how you doing?
There you are. How you doing?
I think I got an echo here. I think. Oh, rocking and
You got the
rolling.
echo. You're good. I think. I think you're good.
Oh, I have two pages open.
Oh yeah, that sometimes that makes an echo.
I hope
Okay,
you're doing
so
wonderful.
what did you have for supper? Because I'm sitting here contemplating what I should have for supper because I'm not cooking for the family any right now because my son is doing his own thing. He's doing the keto thing, and
I had
And
some
so,
leftover soup.
is that what
I
you
made
had?
yes, ma'am, I made some broccoli cheese soup at mom's, and it was pretty good though. But for some reason, I did not cook the broccoli all the way.
Oh no, so they were a little bit crispy.
Yes, ma'am.
It's weird when you call me ma'am. I just laughed at that because it's funny.
Oh, it's a habit.
I guess it's in Texas they do that, eh?
Also, my grandmother is like it's always proper etiquette, and I'm always so Three Souls Paranormal is amazing. They're one of the best.
You
So
watch
Frank,
it? Yeah, I watch them too. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of the paranormal stuff.
it's very peaceful, which I love. It's not like just all talking. They're always
Yeah,
there to help.
I don't like some of the ones that are out there that are doing it just for entertainment. If you have a purpose for it or a
Exactly.
reason for it, like you really wanting to help the spirits, then that's different
Mhm.
in my eyes.
I love Pennsylvania. I've been there a few times. My dad, when I was younger, was in medical school, and our good friend, he passed away a while back. Really good friend of ours. He Dennis. My dad actually remember him from school, and he had a brain tumor really bad, and I was wondering why he was not on Facebook for a long time. He passed away.
Oh, that's not good. You know, it's 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 a lot of people that have passed lately.
We also lost one of my favorite guitar players. He had Parkinson's. He was the guitar player for Alabama. You gotta have if you live in Texas, you gotta have Phil in the band. They're actually a religious group. Alabama.
Hold on one second. I heard somebody say they made me a pork chop. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right
Oh,
back.
that sounds yum yum.
I heard food. I'm so hungry.
Remember the Brady Bunch? Pork chops and applesauce. I love pork chops. My grandmother used to make those, and the smell was so good in the kitchen.
Thanks, Dominic. I got food.
Ooh, yum yum. That
My
looks really
son
good.
makes supper. Pork chops and rice. Oh, I
Yeah, the
forgot
best.
my mom.
Yeah, the best son in the world. I promise.
Oh, I got a spoon. Yes, I do have the best sons in the world to
Yes,
me. Hold on one sec.
it's okay. Oh, that's cold. Are you okay?
I don't mean to brag, but my boys are pretty good boys. Like,
I agree. Oh, I remember there was some A1 sauce a long time ago. I tried A1 sauce, and it was so rich on steak. It actually I didn't know A1 sauce was. I think it was molasses and some other stuff put together to make A1.
oh, that'd
I
be good. Yeah. I'm just putting some soy sauce on my
Woo,
rice.
that stuff is good. It's like a vinegar and I
Soy
forgot.
sauce, it almost like a meat taste, like it's got that meat. It's almost like
It's,
that browning sauce.
oh yes, the smoke flavoring. I
Yeah.
believe they.
My son just baked. He baked these pork chops in the oven, so he baked them.
a lot healthier than my grandmother used to cook. She would always fry the pork chops on the stove, and I miss my grandmother every day.
Oh, frying them in a pan is delicious.
It is. But the bad part is the smell just goes all around the house. It smells good though, but it lasts like a couple of days.
Yeah. How come I just be a guest that is root to us to bless? Amen.
Amen.
I have to say thanks for my food to
I
the
do the same thing.
Creator.
Always. I'm blessed that we're all down here. Thanks to God every day. It's a blessing.
Yes, it is a blessing that we're still here, and
Yes,
we have survived a lot in this last couple of years,
it is.
and even for some of us longer than the last couple of years, we've been surviving a lot of things in this world,
Mhm.
and haven't given up yet, which
Oh,
that's the good part, right?
oh yes.
Not giving up is the good part.
We should never give up. I would keep going strong every day.
Well, even if you're not strong, don't give up. Take a break. Oh, I went for a car ride yesterday with my friend that has that where my trailer is at. He
Mhm.
just rebuilt his. He put a new motor, a brand new motor, and racing kind of motor in his El Camino.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
I
so
was
I got the first ride since the new motor was in there, so I was pretty
it's
special.
special. Yes,
I was special yesterday.
yes.
Well, I
You're,
needed to get away. I had been on my computer doing a lot of things, and in my home cleaning my like this room here,
your
redoing it
hair,
again.
your hair's beautiful. I love your hair. Very beautiful.
Oh, thank you. It's very plain black.
I'm gonna have to get my hair cut again pretty soon. I don't know what it is, but it grows fast.
My hair really grew fast since I cut it. Like when I cut it really short, like on
Mhm.
like necks, where I even like cut on my like shirt on my neck. I'm gonna have the first. You want the first bite? Here you go.
It's
I have the first bite.
it's good. Oh, I love pork chops. I mean, they're honestly, there's not really any way you could actually cook a pork chop wrong. They're always the best. I
They
always love
taste
the.
good with mushroom soup. They taste good with some seasoning. They even taste good just deep fried.
Oh, definitely. One time I accidentally bit into the bone. I forgot there was a bone in the pork chops. Oh no!
Oh yeah, that'd be hard on your teeth.
It was so
Where is
good.
everybody? Somebody messaged me. I did
Where's
send this link to a couple people.
JB?
Hmm. My brother Jake, he messaged me. Where's JB? I haven't heard from him in a while.
He must be busy. I think he makes teeth. I believe dentures.
Yeah,
Um,
and he also been getting into the beading, making bracelets and stuff.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit out of it. It's the weather change that makes it where I can't think really fast.
Yeah, it was time change.
There's a song I remember. The Birds did "Turn, Turn, Turn," written by Pete Seeger. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There's a season for every purpose unto heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to weep, a time to mourn, a time that we can embrace. I
Yeah.
love beautiful
Hey,
song.
Jake. Oh, sorry, I'm telling my job. See, I'm live. Come on live. Come on my panel. Come meet Will on my panel.
Hey,
Go to my channel. Go to my Crafty Traveler channel. All right. I'll do it right now. Okay. Bye.
I believe that is Frank. Frank.
That was
I'm
my
sorry.
brother.
Yes.
That was my brother Jake.
Oh, Jake. I'm sorry. I I forget names for some reason. I'm getting old.
It's okay. And when he comes in, he'll probably be like carpenter.
I heard a song by Johnny Cash. If I were a carpenter, beautiful song. You're my
Yeah.
lady. I'd marry you anyway. It's a beautiful song. Um,
So when he comes in here, we might have to tell him what he has to do to get on here.
mhm.
Like shut off the other lives, like the second stream and all that. He's never done this before.
That's why I kept hearing the echo. It's like, well, I have two screens open. The
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, last night I was sneezing like crazy. I don't know what's in the air. Something's in the air.
It's time of year.
It is. When I sneeze, I always get extremely dizzy. Just have to like hold on to something, getting up really quickly, and it's vertigo.
Pittsburgh. Hmm.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's where my dad lived in York, Pennsylvania, in the '70s before he married my mom. They Pennsylvania is so beautiful. The trees. I love Canada and love Pennsylvania because everything's beautiful. The trees and nature.
Different type of year. Like it depends. I guess everywhere depends on the season that you're there. And
Yes.
sometimes when you travel, the best time, like the prettiest time, is that time. So
Mhm.
when you're not there, it might not be as beautiful. You know.
Exactly. I, I,
So
I love Mother Nature. It's so beautiful. I mean, going outside, I just love everything. It's
but
beautiful.
yeah, especially the fall colors, right?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me sad though when I see the leaves falling on the ground. It's like, the poor trees are now gonna they're gonna be the trees are gonna be with no
No, but
leaves.
that the thing is that is necessary for them to come back next year, right? And also,
Yes.
if you leave the leaves on the ground, they actually they use it. They work as an insulation for the
Mhm.
plants that are underneath the ground or
Yes.
are close to the ground.
Mhm. We have a lot of pecan trees. Those pecan trees. Ooh, I stepped on a pecan shell one time and it hurt so bad. It was like, it. I just walked outside and I said, "What did I just step on?" And I looked under my foot. The foot was like, it was bleeding pretty bad. And I was like, the first thing that came to mind is go to the bathroom, run my foot underwater quickly,
Mm-mm.
and just a little tiny shell. All it took, right, a little itsy bitsy piece of shell. All it took, right there to because our feet have a lot of nerves in them.
Oh yes, and yeah, shells are very sharp.
Yes,
She's sitting there staring at me while I'm eating this. Eh?
my sweet Shelby, how's she doing?
She's
How's
doing good.
age?
It's the kitten. She's a little bit lonely. She'll cry and
I don't know.
looking. She's walking around looking for him.
She's gonna miss. She sorry, my throat's a little. She's gonna miss her sweet little baby.
Yeah, like it's Tiggy was. I had never had any complaints about that cat.
He was
He was
so
the
sweet.
best cat ever. Like he even when I got the kitten, he groomed her. Like he would take care of her, clean her.
He did.
Mm. And even the other day, he was following her around. Like one minute he was okay, not fine, but he was okay. And then next minute, he was just that was it. Like you
Bless
should
you.
have seen him. You should have seen him. You couldn't even like lift him up like at all. Like he was in so much pain, and we did just calm him down. And before I took him, I gave him some cannabis oil, and he didn't even normally he's like, "Eh," and he didn't even do that.
I don't know.
He didn't even resist. He just like you know, and it calmed him down.
Just,
Yeah, and he was when he left, he was very calm and he was very peaceful because
just.
he was purring. We were petting him. Nick and I were petting him, and he was
I'm.
purring.
I am sorry about what happened. I am. I.
And yeah, he was also having a major seizure that was not going away. And yeah, his eyes were they were like jello in his eyes, like like they were jiggling like jello.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry about that, my sister.
And it
Um,
was a lot to deal with, but
it's gonna
I
be
did
okay.
say, that I called the vet. I was like, I don't know what to do. Like I am powerless right now. Like I have no money. I know you can't probably we can't probably save him, but I can't even afford to bring him in to get him put down so he doesn't have to suffer. And so that they talked and they worked something out for me, and so somebody took care of him, like somebody, by the grace of God, somebody took care of him, right? Because
Yes.
I had no money.
I am sorry. I'm sorry about that, though. I mean, I'm gonna miss Tiggy. He was always my sweet little baby too.
His picture's right there behind me. He'll be here all the time in spirit.
I always call him my sweet miracle cat. Always a miracle.
Hmm. So I did have some questions because I didn't even think of everything, but I did have some questions of where he's going and stuff.
Mhm.
So they said that he's going to like a a place where they do that in Sarnia, where they cremate them, and then he's going to like a pet cemetery. So they have a pet cemetery up there.
That is sweet. It really is. I mean,
Like
working at
it's not
the
going to be. It's probably going to be like like a compost or something. It's probably going to be something environmentally friendly, right?
just it will be. I am.
But
I
I
miss.
don't think it's going to be anything pretty. Like it's not going to be a pretty place to go and visit.
Mm, mm. I I always miss being a vet tech assistant. It was so much fun working with animals, but it's a struggle. It is. Um, Having to break the news to everyone, that their animal's not doing good. It hits me. It really
Yeah.
does. I had to
Yeah,
be
well, I
strong.
probably would have needed a couple $1,000 just to get him figured out and get him stable.
I always love y'all, my sister. Always. I mean, I understand, and it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be okay. It will be.
Yeah, I'm not like I mean I just pray that if anything happens again to any of my animals that I be able to be stable enough in my life financially to be able to take them to the vet. Like that's
Yes.
what I pray for. That's what I want in my life.
Mm,
Because I don't want to go without animals.
exactly.
But like even if there is like a monthly small fee or whatever you have to pay to get health insurance for an animal, I would do that. I would do that.
That pork chop looks so yummy.
It was so good. Shelby enjoyed the little bit of fat too that I gave her.
I got the
um,
Brady Bunch. I remember Peter Brady. Pork chops and applesauce.
oh, now you made me think of applesauce and pork chops. Those
Oh,
are
that
good.
sounds good.
Be right back.
I love homemade applesauce.
Excuse me.
It's all wonderful. Last night I was sneezing like crazy. I there must be some pollen in the air.
So, yeah, so I got some patterns here. I got some different patterns here for making different skirts. I just got all my patterns out to see what I have. And on one side, it's like a straight skirt, and then on the other side, it's got like a wreath. So yeah, that's cool, right? I know. I mean, it's just a pattern. Guys looking at pattern, they're like, "Yep, cool. It looks a piece of paper. Yep."
My grandmother always had a lot of these different patterns from I think it was a I forgot what store it was. It's not open anymore. Like little packets that had like the whole entire it because when they closed down, she was able to get a whole bunch of those, which they're not really originally for sale. You had to like you went into the store and you looked at the patterns, and I don't know.
Like
She had a
patterns,
couple.
like clothes, you mean?
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, like like real ones, like where you can buy them
Yes.
like yeah, I got some of those too, like this here, I'll show you. Yeah, like this, like
Oh,
that.
yes. Those are them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with some of these patterns because it's not something I designed. So
Yeah,
it, I like to design my own patterns
I agree.
because I don't have a mannequin. I need a mannequin so I can put my clothes on the mannequin.
Every time I try to yawn, I can't do it. It's like when I have to sneeze, it doesn't happen like until the time I have to get up really fast. Oh no, oh no.
Something is taking away your sneeze and your yawns.
It does. Like right now, I can't even yawn.
Where's everybody? Nobody's in here.
Exactly.
Like, where's everybody? Hello? There to all the people. Where's all the people?
Where's
Where's
everyone?
all the people? People. I came on here to like just take a break from all the crime shows I've been watching.
Yeah, those shows. They, they. Oh, my mind's a little bit slow today. I'm sorry. Um,
That's okay. Mine is too sometimes.
some of those shows. I mean, it's amazing though. They're real life, but those shows will get to you after a while. They do.
Yeah, and yeah, like after Tiggy passed, I had this huge crown headache and my
Yes.
crown chakra, and
Mhm.
my head just hurt like yesterday, this morning still, and then I haven't been watching any of that crap, and I actually left the house and like went for a drive and had my windows open and got fresh air yesterday, so I think that helped me too, and it's better today. I don't my head isn't like hurting right on the top of my like literally right where the soft spot is, right?
Oh,
Well,
yes, right there. The
yeah, that's where my head was hurting.
my sister. I'm sorry about that.
It's
Oh,
just this stress, when your head hurts that's your stress headache.
even Tylenol does not help. I mean, nothing really helps except just. I can't even talk. Just resting and get some fresh air. It always helps.
Yeah. Let me see if I can share hey, we can share some video of yesterday me going for the car ride. Let's do that. Let's make this a
It's,
little bit fun. Let me plug in that little phone, and so that way we can look at those photos.
that was a very peaceful ride. I love. I
It
love.
was dark, so you can't see the car too much, but you can hear it, and you
It's,
can hear us talking. And he knew I was recording, so it's not like he doesn't know I'm going to be sharing that. He probably doesn't mind me sharing it because it is his fancy car that he likes. So
I
he
was
probably
watching. I was watching. I forgot what show I was watching. Oh yes, American Graffiti with Ronnie Howard. I That show was funny though, but they had something called they're like hot rods. Yeah,
excuse me. Yeah.
it's okay. I got a hiccup. I got a hiccup too, and I can't hiccup.
No, I burped. I
Oh,
had a burp.
oh, wonderful. I used to actually. I know it sounds gross. I used to have burping contests when I, when I was
And
growing
then
up.
people say, "Hey, well brought up. Too bad you weren't."
I would
Right?
drink. I would drink a whole I'll drink a whole bunch of like soda. I don't drink soda anymore, but I would like have really bad like for a second, and I tried to do the ABCs, did not work.
What about the one, two, threes?
Yes.
I'm just kidding. I have to get to the other side of the computer, so I have to move some stuff over here. And my brother is not coming onto the panel. Maybe he can't figure it out.
It is a little tricky though. I mean, it takes a little time.
Let me call
Um,
him back. Let me call him. Let me call him back and see what he says. Because since guys are in my chat, I might as well make it interesting for the guys. Oh, he didn't even answer. Oh well, maybe he wanted to talk to me without like being out here. I don't know. Hold on. I gotta go behind here and plug it in. Plug it in. Plug it
I miss those commercials.
in.
The best part of waking up. Those
It's
commercials.
soldiers in your cup.
I,
Sorry.
I always love Timmy's. Timmy's is my favorite.
I said soldiers in your cup.
I love that one. I love it. I I miss the vintage commercials. I really do. I always think you come back with the commercials, and I mean, I think the kids of today would really enjoy those commercials. I really do.
Like we did, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
No, that just made us want whatever it was.
It did. The I always love the
As they say in German, hat das angejankert.
mhm.
Angejankert. That means that something is um, making us want it.
I told my friend when my friend sneezed, I said Gesundheit. He said, "What? Let's bless you in Germany. Gesundheit."
Huh. Hey, are you coming onto the panel? Oh, why isn't it working? Hey, are you coming onto the panel? Come on up. Go to my YouTube channel, Crafty Traveler. Say hello in the chat and then click on the link that I'll post, and then you can come on panel. Okay, let me turn my camera off for a second here, and then I'm going to right there we go. Okay, and then I'm going to open up the folder. And then I'll show you the video I did yesterday. It's kind of like behind the scenes stuff, like that I haven't really made videos of.
Mhm.
Probably won't for a while because it's like my personal videos. Like, camera.
Lights, camera, action. I
Yep.
saw, I used to be in plays on stage. Every time they would like hit that little thing together, I would like freeze up. I don't know what it was, but I was camera shy.
Light, camera, action. Oh, here we go. I found them. Okay, so now. Okay. So we're gonna have to share it like that.
I cannot believe they're coming out with another Christmas story with the original actors going to be on the new one in Canada.
A Christmas story, and who's gonna be the actor on it?
It's going to be oh, he's from Canada. What's his name?
Tim Allen.
Oh no, it's going to be that'll poke your eye out, son. Oh, that one. The he said I want a Red Rider. So he's all grown up now, and it's going to be what's the actors' names? Um,
Hmm. What other movies does he
New
play
Christmas
in?
Story. Oh, here it is. It is it's going to be oh, A Christmas Story Christmas. P- Pete Peter Billingsley is going to
I
be.
want to share. Man, I forget everything.
I do too. It's okay. My my mind just leaves me. I think it's stress. I mean, it's
I'll figure it out in a minute here. Okay. Oh, here we go. I found it. Okay. Share screen. Share video file. And I gotta go to.
one time I had my headphones on. I forgot I had the volume up on my iPhone. I didn't even hear it. I was like, oh no.
Oh, I'm busy right now. Okay. Okay, sounds good. I'll be on here for a little bit. I'm just doing some patterns, or if Margaret wants to come out here, because I'm doing patterns and stuff, and I'm sharing some stuff. I'm gonna share a video of my friend's El Camino. I'm going for riding it. Okay, so I just messaged my brother back. Okay, too many things going on. Okay, so let's find out which one we want to listen to. Start from the top. Started from the bottom. Now we're here. It's okay. Oh, let's see. Where is it? Would it be? Okay, it would probably be. Let me play it first. Oh, that's not it. That was
I,
me driving in the dark, listening to tunes loud.
that was awesome music, though. I love it. It reminds me when I did aerobics class a long time ago at the gym, and they
Oh, that's another one. I can't play those videos. Not the ones I drove because not. I was driving there. Like I was driving there.
I love older cars. I don't know if it's older cars to me or just they're vintage. I always love the
Okay, I don't know which one it is. I just have. I can't even test them all. Wait. Oh, it's got to be this one. Oh, and we took. Look at that moon. It's got. Oh yeah, so they took video of the moon. It
El
takes a minute
Caminos.
to look it
Those
up.
are beautiful.
I wish. Yeah, I made a videos like in the dark, but we went for a little walk with the by the lake by the docks with his doggy. My dog, she wanted to come with me. Okay, cancel that. Why won't it let me just play them for a minute? Okay, I'm just gonna pick one. Okay, I think it's this one maybe.
I hear Sweet Sage. Oh,
Okay, it's
sweet,
not gonna
sweet
play.
baby.
Nice Smokey here. Smokey came to say hi. Let's give her some attention.
Hey, Miss Sweet Sage. Hi, baby.
There she
Mm,
is.
sweet baby girl. I love you. Hi, Sage.
She's a little bit lonely because she keeps looking for him.
Hey, princess. Hey, princess. Hi, Sage.
No,
I love you. You're a good girl.
she
Yes, you
is. And
are.
she's so soft. She's so gentle. She's so gentle.
Her fur is so beautiful. I love
I love animals too. I love my cats a lot because they are so easy to just love. Like
they're peaceful.
they're small and they're also very independent. So I like them because they come to you when you need them, or like if they want you, and then they'll leave. Especially well,
Exactly.
boy cats they'll come to you when you need them, but female cats they'll come to you when they need you. Like that's the difference between her and Tiggy. She'll come to me when she wants me, but Tiggy always came to me even when he sensed that I needed him.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll learn to.
I'm gonna miss Tiggy. I am.
He was the beginning of this channel. Like he was the starter of it. He was always around at the beginning, and then he stopped being around because I think that's why I've been dealing with it okay because he was not in my room as much anymore. He was mostly out there or Nicholas's room. So, but I'm sure he's going to be missing him.
Yes.
Because that was his buddy. That was Nick's buddy, and Nick took him to bed every night. He didn't
Yes.
stay in there, but all the time. But Nick would take him to bed when he go to bed, and Jiggy would come out while Nick was sleeping.
You know, I,
Like he put
I,
Nick to sleep.
I always learned it's always best to think about. Always think of the good memories of
Hmm.
always the best memories are the best. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm so tired tonight. I think the weather changes.
I don't
It's
think it's just you. I think it's everybody there. The world is kind of like people are just. Like, I think there's a lot of things going on, because of voting and all that too. Like
yeah,
people are just like don't know, who's where, and like you don't really know who's got your back anymore. So you just
I
kind of
agree.
stay in the background. A lot of people. I found out some stuff about some people, and I'm not gonna out them. I'm not like that, and I'm not the one to bring gossip. And then I'm not
Me
one.
either.
There's
I don't,
people that don't accept me because of my choices, and it has to do with health choices. And that person and anybody like him that thinks that anybody should do what he does. I don't need to know people like that. So maybe that's why some people have been distant. Maybe they're like him. I don't know. It's
I'm
like,
the
oh,
same
you're
way.
gonna do that, or you're not part of our group.
Exactly.
Then
I
I'm sorry, I don't want to be part of your group. Then,
Me either.
sorry, not sorry, right?
Exactly. 100%. I mean, I don't like gossip either. I don't like that. And
No, but I mean, like, let's just say it: choice of what you're gonna put in your body without
it's,
saying the word, the jab.
oh,
I never had friends stop being my friend because they didn't get a flu shot or because they didn't get this vaccination or that vaccination. I never had my friends stop being my friends. Now
exactly.
I have friends that I met through that stuff,
Mhm.
and they're not even real friends.
Oh,
They were just there to maybe try to coerce me to make decisions that they want was best for them, or the way they thought was, this person said that everybody in the world should be forced to. So this person is a puppet and likes to be treated like a puppet,
mm.
and like I know you play with puppets, so maybe you could like use them as a puppet. I'm just kidding.
That's a good idea. How to respect others.
Oh, if you're gonna force me, I'd rather just like let them take me.
I know. It is sad though that people go that far.
I know. To literally say that to me, and then after that say, "Oh, don't tell anybody we had this conversation." Like, and I'm sure people know who I'm talking about. But like after
Mhm.
that, say, "Oh, well, don't tell anybody we had this conversation." Well, who else feels like I feel? Maybe you should let people have an option of who wants to be your friend, because you're
Yes,
telling people now you're making people be your friend even if they wouldn't want to. You're not letting them choose by what you believe.
yes, exactly. The
So you're tricking people to be your friend, not being totally honest with them.
It's always best to be honest and tell the truth and not tell the truth in life.
And if I ever meet the people, then I might just be honest, not be honest, but I'm always honest. But I mean, be open about what they know and what's going on. Or if they
Yes.
message me, I'll tell them, and then I'll ask them, has this person tried to force you to do anything? Because that's like maybe that's why this person's wife left them. Just
Yes.
saying.
I always learn, never judge a book by the cover. Just let others be able to make their decisions too, and not just jump out there and do it for them.
Yeah. I don't. I want my channel to be where people can speak the truth and speak about what they
Yes,
feel. And if they have some kind of feeling towards me, then come tell me,
you're
just
the
so we
best.
all know. And then
You're
we
the
don't have.
best. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's
Sorry about
okay.
that.
We don't have to get the guessing game. We don't have to play the guessing game, right?
Mhm. You're
It's
the
like
best sister in the world. You're always the best sister. Always.
thanks.
Yes.
But I'm sure that where this person is traveling, I'm sure not everybody, a lot of those people that he calls his group, I'm sure that they feel like I do, because you know what, a lot of people choose the nomadic life because of freedom.
Yes.
freedom to
exactly.
choose what your life is going to be.
I'm the same way. I mean, I just love being here. Living, my own house. It's very peaceful. Just being able to, it's try to take a breath every day. Just think about how grateful and thankful that we
So,
all are.
do you have any animals like now? Like, do you have any dogs, cats? Maybe
I
you
have
should
my,
get one.
I have my neighbor's sweet little kitty cat that comes up sometimes, and I always want to feed their cat though. Of course, if you start feeding, they'll
Then
start
they
staying
become
here.
yours.
I've been kind of down though because my neighbor across the street has stray cats under their house, and little kittens are so precious. And one of the kittens didn't make it.
Oh,
They're precious little babies. She's a the mama cat, and they were walking across the street, like little ducks, precious as ever. And the mama cat, and
sorry. I just, so I signed into my other Facebook so I could, like the one that where we're on. I
Mhm.
didn't put it in the what do you call it,
um,
folder.
oh,
I didn't save it in my folder, in my traveling folder. Maybe that's why nobody's coming here because a lot of people, actually, more people follow me on my Crafty Traveler channel than they do, like, they to see when I'm live or whatever. The more people come in here
yes,
than they do like on my other channel lately. Like, I don't know what's going on, but people
where is
have been really interested in my traveling in my creative channel, but not so much in the spiritual channel.
where is everyone? Honestly,
I know. Like, it's been like that for readings too. That's why the other day I didn't even bother doing a reading for everyone. I stopped at like cancer reading. I
mhm.
stopped that time, and the energy was just totally off, like totally off.
Yeah.
And because the energy was totally off, I had enough. I don't want to do it tonight. So, and then the next day is when it happened to Tiggy.
I am sorry
So,
about that. I am. It hits me. It really does.
well, I felt it come on, and I just couldn't even do a reading. Like, I felt it already the day before, and I didn't even know. Like, he was totally okay. Like, not totally. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, he was like normal, like how he has been.
Mm,
Not any worse or any better, just this the way he's been. Then all of a sudden took a turn for the worse, just like that. But anyways, I wanted to show a video, but
mm.
I don't know if I think they might want me to put it on. They might want me to transfer them all onto my computer first. Let's do that. Okay, let's transfer them. Copy, and then we'll paste them in one of my folders, my traveling folder. New traveling videos.
I cannot wait for the new Christmas story. It's gonna have the original actors, Peter Billingsley. That was the one that I want a Red Rider. The whole thing, and his dad would say, "Well, that'll poke your eye out, son." That's the one. The
I'm gonna have to watch some movies with my kids again. I haven't been watching any movies or anything for a while with my kids.
I love the Christmas story though because it has a little meaning to it though because you can't just get anything that you want. It costs, and the dad was trying to explain to his son that your body's a temple. Take care of it, and he cared about him. And eventually, his son got that Red Rider, and he accidentally hit something. I don't know if it was on the movie, and it broke. And after that, he didn't want to tell his parents anything, which he should tell them what happened.
Yeah,
And
but some, if they're afraid because of what they think that their parents are gonna do to them,
yeah,
and that's sad that kids have to be afraid of their parents. Kids should not have to
mm,
be afraid. I mean, you should respect your parents and know
yes,
that if you messed up, they could snap on you. Like, you should like have some kind of like respect where you kind of have a little bit of fear towards them,
yes,
but not
it's for a good reason.
but you should be able to open up to them and talk to them,
Yes.
about anything. I tell my kids, like, no matter what, I want them to talk to me, because if you can't talk to your parents, then even if it's the worst thing in the world, the only one that you would be able to, like, feel comfortable talking to is like someone like close to you, like your parent, right?
Mhm. Exactly.
So
And
that's why I always said to my kids, no matter what it is, I want you to be able to communicate that with me. But having boys, it's not that easy, just because you
mm,
said that, and doesn't mean that they're going to do that.
I
So
understand. I mean, the best thing to do is like if I when I was younger, I was afraid to go to my parents, but honestly, I'm glad I did because they would not know what's going on if we didn't tell them what happened.
I mean, I wish I would have told my parents a lot more, that this stuff that I gone through, and maybe they would have understood. But I feel like at that time they might not have, or the person that you would feel comfortable, like as a girl, I would have told my mom if I would have told her anything that was, yeah, bad, like that happened. But
Yeah,
I don't think that I guess I wouldn't have told, even, like, I didn't even tell her, my sisters and I, we, if we went through stuff, we didn't even tell my mom, because
yeah.
we didn't want to be like
Scolded
she,
or
yeah, like she would say, like, if you didn't do that, that wouldn't have
mm,
happened. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but that's the way she was raised. And nowadays they would call that victim blaming,
mm.
you know. But if you wouldn't have put yourself in that predicament, you wouldn't have gone through it.
Exactly. It's always best to be honest and about things and hold things
Yeah.
back.
But I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have learned now that it's not that easy. To make the right decisions when you're that young. Um, so yeah, it's for someone to say stuff like, that, when something happens, then
Exactly.
you don't, then you shut down. You don't open up anymore, right?
Mhm.
And then later on in life, when you're like 40 something years old, you finally open up about what happened, and then everything can finally heal.
Yes. There was a gas leak at my mom's house a while back, and I was blessed that I was able to open up about that smell. I smelled something very sweet and pungent, and it was actually a gas leak. And I I, I told my mom, don't even turn on the stove. I mean, don't turn that stove on, please. It would not have been good. And my friend, he's retired now. He was a fireman. Came over and said, "You know what, Will? You saved a life right there. No, y'all saved a life. You're the best fireman in the world." And
Yeah, if you have the good scent, it's important to be. If you sense something, you smell something, or sense something, you
yes,
should say something, right? And you did. You made the right choice, and you did that.
the first thing was, Mama, don't light any candles. Do not light the stove, please. I'm going to call my good friend to come over here to check what's going on.
So was there a gas leak? So you're right, eh?
Yes, it was bad. It's a horrible, sweet, pungent smell is what it was. Like a really sweet, like it'll burn your nose. And
Well,
what's scary actually, just one little spark. It would not have been good. I was like, um,
we had propane stoves when we were kids.
hmm,
Um, we did some dangerous stuff with them too, but that's because we were hiding things that we were doing, and that we weren't supposed to do, because we were, for one, underage to do that. We smoked cigarettes, and then we would throw them behind the stove when my mom and dad would walk in the house.
oh,
We wouldn't even put them out. We just throw them behind the stove, and then when they go back out, then we grab them and smoke them again.
oh
Oh,
man, those were
the stupid
those
stuff.
were the good old days. The good
And
old days.
we smoked on bales of hay, like corn. Like, when they put corn in bales, we had bales of corn,
Ooh.
and we sat on top of the bales of corn and hay, and we smoked there on top of there.
It always hurts. One time I sat on the hay bale, and that stuff hurts. Actually, it jumped up and bit me.
Yeah, if we would have dropped an ash, or like even a little spark in that, we would have been up in flames. Like, we kids would have been all burnt to death.
That would not have been good at all. Oh, that's scary. Oh, I yeah,
No, we it's better not to have to hide things from your parents. Then you don't accidentally do stuff that not accidentally, but I mean you don't do stuff that
yes,
could harm you because of your hiding stuff like that. Like
exactly. Just like the smell, the gas leak, and my dad, he was like my papa. He can't smell anything. His senses of his nose is totally gone. And
so it's a good thing you're around.
yes, it was weird though. I said, "Mama, what's that horrible pungent smell?" And she says, I don't smell anything. I said, well, I went to the kitchen. It was behind the stove. It was actually one of the gas pipes. Mom still has the, not anymore though, but she had a gas stove, and the one of the pipes that feeds through the gas to is it propane? Not I think it is. It was leaking, and next minute, first thing that came to mind, I was an Eagle Scout. I was actually Eagle Scout. I said to myself, I need to call my good friend who's the fire chief right now. And that actually, he said, "Will, you saved a life right there." I said, "No, y'all always save the lives. Y'all are the firemen, not me." I'm always I'll never forget that day. It was scary. I mean, just one little spark, all it would take.
Oh, so now we have them downloaded. Now we can watch them. Okay, let's watch a little bit of videos. Let's watch some videos. Okay. So what did I say? Okay, you have to go to. Oh, not there. Not there. So we go there. Presents. Presents. Share screen. Share video clip. Video file. um. Oh wait, I already put it on desktop. Okay. Desktop. Meh. Boo. I'm just behind the screen. I'm here, but I can't see the screen right now. I'm looking for the videos. Still there, Will?
I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I said, are you still there? I gotta close these folders so that. Oh, I gotta close the camera.
Yeah, this weather's making me tired. I don't know what it is.
It's the fall weather. It's like, time to hibernate, getting into hibernation.
I feel like a squirrel sometimes. I really do. Like I could just put a whole bunch of pecans and store
Hey, I got
those.
one for you. Sometimes I feel like a nut.
Oh, I miss that. I miss those commercials. Sometimes I don't.
I love myself today, not like yesterday. I'm cool. I'm calm. I'm gonna be okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Is this the drive? Yeah, that was me. Oh, here it is. Okay. Closed?
Just watching them kick the video. We gotta.
It's old school.
Huh?
He said it's old school. Here we go.
Yeah. Way old school.
Oh yeah, the seatbelt.
Way
and
old
everything is
school.
old school. Like, you had to put it over your lap.
All right, Patty ready? Patty whack ready?
Ready to rock and roll?
Patty.
Sounds nice too.
Going for a ride in El Camino. Excuse me, I just burped.
It's all wonderful.
There's a camper way over there.
I love the sound.
Oh yeah, this is just backing out. I should have grabbed a different video here. Let me grab a different one.
I love the sound of the motor. It's just that sounds is so peaceful. It is.
Yeah, that was just backing out. I didn't grab the best video. Let me grab a different one. Desktop. Traveling. Man, where's that?
I see emerald light. Beautiful, the green.
So yeah, that was pretty cool going from right. But I wish it would have been during the daytime because then would have been able to see the car better. Like I think I do have a video where you can actually see the color of it. It's like red.
Hmm?
Um. Wrong one. You can just talk. I don't know. I'm just looking for another one, better one.
I always love the sound of motors. It's just the beautiful sound they make. I
They purr like a kitten.
They do. Like the Beach Boys song, "Purr Like a Kitten in the Midnight Roar." That was what song was that?
I think this
Oh,
one.
Little Deuce Coupe.
In the Camino, El Camino on full moon. All right, let's go.
The moon is beautiful.
Oh, that was not even the video either. Trick.
Yeah.
Trick. You got tricked again. That was it. Remove that one. Okay, let's add another one. Oh my gosh. Am I gonna get the one that I'm looking for?
I love older cars. It's just they're beautiful. I mean, I it's the history behind them.
Oh, it's not. That was me driving. Okay, wait. It must be this one. Look at that moon. It's got some. Oh, that's not it. Oh, there's this video. Let's do it. Oh. Closed?
Watching on Kipper's radio, we got a.
It's old school.
Huh?
I said it's old school. Oh, we watched that one already. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, here we go.
It's starting to warm up.
First ride.
I see the moon.
That's recording the moon.
It's beautiful.
So it's a lot better than it did. Did you go for a ride in it at all?
No, first time.
It wasn't really running.
I heard it running.
Yeah.
Look at Patty. She's all comfortable laying on my, almost laying on my lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dog, she's just like
comfy.
comfortable on me.
See a light? Oh, no light.
She's
No light.
not allowed to lay on me.
She's
It
good
sounds
girl.
like
Put your head on my
it's
lap,
a
but
brand new motor.
she's not allowed to
It's beautiful sound.
Yeah.
on top of me like.
When you're driving, yeah, it's dangerous. Yeah.
You want to come up on panel?
Shelby used to like try to be all near
I
me.
think I got a heater here.
Yeah. he
JB.
did. I don't mind heat. We had frost this morning.
Huh?
There was frost this morning.
Ooh,
I'm gonna try
I can hear the HD in these headphones. It's like amazing.
Mm-hmm. That was fun.
That was
And
beautiful. I
Camino.
love the sound.
So yeah, you coming? You want to come up, JB? Yeah, let me repost the link. Oh,
Yeah, I gotta go hop in the shower pretty soon. Up early morning again.
where you going? What are you doing?
El Camino on full moon.
That's not the one. That's just removing them. Oh, gotta remove them from here. Okay. I think I don't know if there's another one. Let's see if there's another one.
It's a beautiful car. I love the
Let's
I
see if
love
I
the
can
sound.
find one that has the where I videoed it and we can see it. Let's see.
Yeah, I gotta go to the dentist tomorrow.
I've seen them before when I reviewed. I was gonna do a daytime and nighttime video there, but can't even see nothing at night.
I love
Let's
the moon. The moon was very beautiful.
let's look at the
Yeah.
moon. Look at.
Look at that moon. It's got such beautiful colors.
It is.
This, look at that. It's
Let
got
me
all the colors.
I see a little blue, and green.
let me put the link back in the chat so if JB wants to come out.
It's beautiful.
It was like
Oh, I
the
know. It
rings
almost
around
looks like
it.
an angel in the middle. And almost like a
It
tree,
does.
too. Oh. It looks like a tree.
Reminds me of the star on top of a Christmas tree. A little bit. Feel beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful colors in that rainbow. I mean, in that moon. It's got
I
the
still
whole
think
rainbow.
the moon has
In real life, you could see like
crystals.
you could see like all the chakra colors around it, like in real time.
It
Those little
is.
colors in real time. Oh, is JB here? No. I thought JB was here. No, he's not. He's he's probably watching, but he's not.
I still think the moon has quartz crystals probably in the moon up there. Has the crystals, I think. Bless you.
You think so? Wait, wrong one. What am I doing? What did I do? What did I click on? Okay, we got JB. Hello, JB.
How you doing?
Oh, look what you got. Let me see your bag.
I'm doing well. It's funny.
Bag.
Well, I was about to show you. Is JB here? Yes, I was, but I just I'm still. I use StreamYard. They keep changing everything, but no, these are. You can get them everywhere, at least around here. They're the company is called Incredibles, and this is strawberry flavor, and they're the second highest THC gummy, strawberry gummy they have, but it's 50-50 THC and CBD. That's why I eat like one or two at night, go to sleep. That's all.
They look yummy.
Yeah, they're good. But
that sounds yummy.
something like that. They're cool.
Yummy, yummy. There's our gummies. I had to say it.
Sorry.
Damn.
What do
So Cass, great to see you. Will the Rocker, great to see you. I saw your live and I figured I'd pop in and say hello.
Did you see my set? How many of you guys saw my video I posted?
On Facebook
like a model, where I was walking like a model.
I did not see that one. When did you post it?
You didn't see it?
No, I don't get your. I have to look for you. I think I'm such a YouTube TERROS because I'm, you know me. We don't need to get into it. I think not only do they censor like the people that I watch so that we can't watch people like them. I think they actually censor the stuff that I'm allowed to see to make me feel like I'm alone.
You probably like this. I'm surprised. This like some videos are so dumb, and they get like they get like thousands of views. Like that little drive saying I was looking for adventure, and then I post a video of like me walking in my sexy outfit, and it only gets like 400 views. Like what? Like what? I guess I don't have any fans anymore.
Well, is the video on is the one you're talking about? Is it on
Crafty channel?
Okay, yeah, I'll check it out after this. I like to see you walking like a model. I think that's a good idea.
Very beautiful.
It's only 19 seconds. Don't worry. It's like it's over before you know it. It's over
Fair enough. There's a lot of jokes there, but I won't say them.
I started a joke. I got this all in my head now. It's about the Bee Gees. Start the whole world singing.
Well, here's another one of the moon.
I love it. It's the aura is so beautiful. The
This
I think
is.
I was driving.
Let me introduce you to
Oh no, I was walking.
Jade, the dragon. Oh, you can't really see the dragon.
Oh, I was trying to take a picture of the boat.
So
It's
dark.
the boat's
Except for
name
the
is
moonlight.
Dragon.
Now
Jade.
is
No,
this
it's
video
Jade. Sorry,
And
it's Jade,
there's.
but it has a dragon on
See
it.
you later. You
is
see
this
if anyone
moon
just-
video that you took? Is this
Oh, yeah.
during what they call the blood moon that we just had?
Yeah,
Be shiny.
I was out walking in it yesterday.
Sweet.
there it
Uh,
is.
We were by the docks, like by where the boat is. You guys have
Cool
seen a
houses
video
up
of the
there.
daytime when I've been
Which
there
you can't
before.
see at nighttime either, but you guys have seen them before when I videoed.
But I haven't made I didn't make a video of this.
There's Patty.
Just
Big
stuff I don't
sailboat.
really make videos of.
But you
There we
can't see
go.
There's the moon.
It was, and that was it. That was it. I guess I didn't take as many videos as I thought.
I still think there has to be some crystals probably in the moon, probably up there. Some to get the beautiful light. Probably quartz crystals.
Can you? Oh, how do you? Oh, and you would just share a screen, right? Okay, let's share a screen. I will share. We can share a screen. Then you just share. I just open up the YouTube side of what I was going to show you, and then
Please don't murder me for asking this. When your hair, which is the hair that I see on camera, and you also made, I did on the Book of Faces. I saw you at the cartoon of yourself, which was cute. Is your Please don't murder me for this. Is that your hair? Because I know you've worn wigs for photos.
yeah, this is my real hair.
Yeah, it looks great. Okay, good. Because I didn't want I didn't want to make a compliment and then have you be like,
funny?
"Fuck."
I got a compliment, and it's kind of funny because it was dollar store hair dye, and I didn't know if I was even going to have hair left after doing that. So it was like a big chance I was taking on my hair, and actually worked out.
We have a dollar store right next to my laboratory, and my boss comes back. It's just him and me, and it's just penis jokes and everything all day. Like, even though he's 69 and I'm 38, but we're both like kind of sick guys or whatever. But the point is, he comes back from the dollar store, and he goes, I still. He said the most average guy thing ever. Because you'd expect something horrible, and he actually said this, and he wasn't being sarcastic. He goes, the dollar store, everything is so cheap.
Oh man!
And it wasn't being ironic.
The dollar store, everything's so cheap. Well, yeah, at the dollar store.
Sometimes though, is that true? That the dollar stores are going out of business. I really hope they're not. I keep hearing that Family Dollar and Dollar General they're going out of business.
Well, they can't open 50-cent store because that's probably named after a rapper. So the quarter store.
I
don't know. I hope not.
Me too, because I love the dollar stores. I go there to get I get Tyson chicken. They have Tyson chicken actually a lot cheaper than other stores. I'm not gonna say any names, but other stores. And I love Tyson chicken.
I love
Okay, I'll share the link.
strips.
I guess I could just share the link. Hello, I have the power to do that. Look, I'll just share the link to that video, and here now you can go look. I'll watch it and make it go viral. You have to go to the YouTube side though to hit it probably. And I made that outfit, so that's why I walked in it, because I made that outfit. I revamped an outfit.
It's beautiful.
I'll show you the outfit, but I'm not wearing it right now for you guys. But this is the outfit.
I love it.
And this is what
Beautiful
I wear.
work.
And I made this, and this here the strings tie, like they string. And then it was a dress, and it was kind of a weird looking dress, and then turned it into a.
It's beautiful. Amazing work.
And then the back had a zipper, and I just closed the zipper up. And it just has a drawstring thing back here all through. And then on the front, I added a little extra lace for the belly. And then I also have, arm pieces. Here, I will show you the arm pieces. Where are they?
I was thinking about the song Chantilly Lace and the Pretty Face with ponytails hanging down. I got that song in my head now. Little
That was really good.
J.P. Richardson's. That was a big bopper, of course. Hello, babe. Sorry, I'm sorry. That's a big bopper speaking here. I say what? I say what? Oh, baby, that's what I like.
Like that before.
Hey, you guys go. You guys go on different times than when I used to come on all the time. But Will the Rocker, you got a voice, and that's a real gift. I have it a little bit, but I have other skills. You can do multiple voices. That sounded like.
So this is part
that
of
was
it.
good.
See, like this
Thank
is
you so
part
much.
of it.
I appreciate it. I love those.
So yeah, I made little sleeve
Those are beautiful.
sleeve covers. And it's not a dress that you'd wear. It's a dress because it's fashion. Okay. And I was just comfortable enough to wear it and model it. That's it. I'm not a model, but I will model my own stuff if it fits me.
I always learn that as long as it works, is all that matters. I mean, as long as it works and looks beautiful. Being a drummer. I'm sorry.
No,
Sorry
I
about
was just going to say, I was going for the easy one. I was going to say, you don't have to wear anything to impress us.
You're
just
very
wear
beautiful.
your bodysuit, your birthday suit, your bodysuit.
I didn't say that either.
Well, our skin is our bodysuit.
That's true.
And birthday suit.
I got that song in my head now. Hello, babe.
I got that song in my head. I got that song in my head.
This is a song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friend.
Oh,
Lamb chops. What was her name? It was Shirley, right? I believe that she was amazing puppeteer.
Shirley Wood.
Shirley,
dude, you just went into my subconscious. That ends with somebody started singing it no matter what it was, and then they kept on singing it forever just because this is right. Holy shit, dude, that hasn't come out of my face in 30 years.
It's a classic song.
But it's in my head. Whoa, that's weird. That's cool.
It's really weird. It just came to me.
Yeah.
What was her name? She was a professional puppeteer before she actually did lamb chops. She was a professional. She was a ventriloquist. She had a dummy. They call it ventriloquist dummy. And she had a ventriloquist figure before. What was her name?
Michelle Obama.
Oh, no. She's a puppeteer for lamb chops.
I don't know. It sounds funny though.
Cass, is that get up? Is it comfortable too?
Huh?
I said, is it comfortable? Does
lamb
it fit
chops,
you well?
Puppeteer.
Puppeteer? I totally lost. I looked at the notification to see who was on. I seen a notification come on.
Sherry Lewis.
Oh, I know that name.
She is
this skirt, I made it too. Just the other day, I just made this skirt as well. Like, this is a skirt I made.
I love it.
And this top, I actually did these to it. cut it like that. So it's got like these frills. I design my own clothes how I like them. So like I'll get outfits and stuff, and unless they're new, I won't cut up new stuff. But like if I go
They're
get,
beautiful.
I love thrifting, and if I go to a thrift store and I love a certain fabric, like if I like an outfit and the outfit is ugly as shit, like the pattern is ugly as shit, but the fabric is beautiful, I will get that outfit and then make something out of it.
I wonder if you do the same thing with your clothes like I do with my bracelets. Like I'll go on a tear, I'll make like 5 or 6 or whatever, and then they add up. I recently had 20. And I don't know if you've ever done this with your clothes when you're making something like you said that you like. I'll take 5 or 6 of my bracelets. I go, yeah, you not that impressed with, you not that impressed with. So I break them all up and rearrange them and make them into something I like.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing with outfits. Like if I get an outfit, even like my girlfriends will give me like, they'll go through their closet and they'll give me their clothes, and if we're not the same size or whatever, I'll make them fit. I'll make something else out of them. But if I like the fabric, then and this was one of those type of outfits that I liked it because it had the sparkle and it was lacy kind of, and I knew I could turn this into a skirt, like a mini skirt easily. So I just put a little bit of an elastic, which isn't a really great elastic. It just, I have to get better elastics because you can't reuse elastics. And this was the reused elastic. And so it does fit me though. And I have small boobies, so that's why this fits me.
They're
No,
beautiful.
if I had big knockers, this wouldn't even fit me. So this was made for a small chested person.
It's a beautiful dress.
The only time I have big boobies when I have my big padded bra on.
Oh,
Did you say burqa?
I said big padded,
oh.
padded bra.
Oh, padded bra. Because you cut out the audio cut out. I thought you said burqa. I was like, what?
No, it's like this isn't like how big my.
I do not see no
boobs are
crack
not that
crappy
big,
castle
like-
baba.
If that would be fake boobs. If this was like my size, this would not be real. Like, who has boobs like that? Like, only a bra can make it look like that.
You look like a movie star to me. A movie star. Very, very beautiful.
A movie star. I hope it's somebody good, like Julia Roberts or
Oh, yeah.
Some of my favorites.
I hope she does some movies again. Hopefully, I haven't heard from Julie Roberts for a long time doing movies, and
I like a lot of I'm very proud of a lot of actresses, and I like the ones that inspire me.
me too.
When it comes to clothes and fashion and stuff, I used to love Sex in the City, and I love their fashions, like their crazy fashion, especially Sarah Jessica Parker's crazy fashion. I loved it, and a lot of like the way I think, like when it comes to fashion, is like her, like what I mean. I like the cute things. I like the furry things. Girly things, whatever.
Do you remember Sarah Jessica Parker? She was on the Flight of the Navigator. Hello, Navigator. That was it was the Steven Spielberg, I think. It was like this little boy that fell into this ravine, and he woke up at like a different time. And Pee Wee Herman's voice was the navigator. Paul Rubens. It was hilarious, though. Hello, Navigator. I'm sorry.
Who's that girl? Who's that girl that I like her too? Not Julia Roberts, but the other girl that is. She's kind of like. She's very smart, but she did Erin Brockovich, right?
Yes, that was. She had long brown hair.
Who is it? JB, you should know who she is.
I know, but I was gonna say Julia Roberts was Erin Brockovich.
No, that was a different girl.
Oh boy.
Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock.
Yes, Sandra is.
Yeah, I like her too.
I
She was
like
on the
Sandra
movie
Bullock.
with there was a runaway bus that had what's his name Dennis Leary. Dennis Leary was the guy that no, she was on the boat that he was able to hack into somehow. Then it was a scary movie, and Dennis Leary evidently was able to drive the boat with his computer. It gives me
So
chills
he had
thinking
like
about it.
magic powers.
And it was scary actually. He was not even on there. They were trying to find who the person is, and she was Sandra Bullock actually was the girl on there. I don't know what movie that was.
I haven't watched the movies in a lot, but there was a time when I had like no internet and stuff, and me and my kids had moved into a place, and we had gotten these bunch of movies given to us, like cassettes, and then we found a VCR, and then we set it up, and we watched old movies, like for real, like we watched a bunch of old movies, and I had boxes of them left, and when I moved here, I actually gave them to my ex-boyfriend. I was like, "Here, you can watch them all." Like he liked watching movies, so I'm like, "Here, you can have
I
them.
I
They're
miss
all
those
yours."
days. I miss movies. I mean, I found them. Anna Green Gables, original Anna Green Gables on
Oh yeah,
VHF tape, where my grandmother's and we don't have a tape player for those.
I still have a CD player. Right, I think this might be a CD player. This one here. Oh yeah, this here does play CDs, like my surround sound thing. So you could put it. I could put it in probably in there, like a video,
Hmm?
CD video, whatever. It would
The,
probably
on,
pick it up, right?
the only minimal movie talk I can really do, and I'm proud I can actually do it, is I like a movie that I've seen many, many times as a kid that's appropriate for this time of year and for the season coming up, and it's called The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm sure you guys have seen it.
Oh yes, with that was Steven, not Steven Spielberg. No, that was
Yeah.
This
The
is
next
Halloween.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, great flick, very entertaining.
It's
I just
funny.
figured I'd say that. Yeah.
Our dollar store is already decorated for Halloween. I mean, Christmas already. Halloween's done,
Yeah.
and Thanksgiving is pretty much done. Like we've already had our Thanksgiving, but you guys in the States still have to have yours, right?
Mhm. Those
Indeed.
those turkeys are expensive now at the store.
That's cool if you like if you had like family here and there,
Mhm.
and then you could go to our Thanksgiving, and then you can have two, and you can come back to yours.
That'd be awesome. I,
Two
I,
Thanksgivings.
I love stuffing. Stuffing's always my favorite. I love turkey though, but stuffing has to be my favorite. And cranberry sauce.
Who makes it? If it's just bought stuffing, it's all right. But I mean, I like certain people's stuffing, like homemade.
Mhm.
Um,
My mom makes the best. I
my mom puts a bunch of different things in hers. Like she puts lots of things in hers.
My mom puts like crab meat. Sometimes she'll put cranberries, little cranberry pieces.
Crab meat, that sounds awesome. I've never ever heard of that. That sounds amazing. I love
It is really
food.
good.
Sauce. You put it over turkey on the holidays.
What's
Like
that?
Julia Childs.
You can get like in a can cranberry sauce.
It is so good. It has natural sugar and it's really good though. But like Julia Childs, bon
Cranberries are good
appetit.
for your urinary tract too. Cranberries are good for that.
It is.
Uh,
It cleans out the kidneys and the I love cranberry juice, but if it tastes good, don't drink it. If it does not taste good, it'll be good for the body.
well,
Always like
cranberry juice. The ocean spray one is good.
that's my favorite.
The ocean spray makes good juice.
I went to a cranberry farm. My mom told me. I don't remember when I was younger, and I walked out there in the field, the cranberry field,
So wait a
and
minute. So JB, you've never had cranberry sauce?
Yeah, every year. I've just been listening. I don't want.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said what is cranberry sauce. I thought.
No, that's probably an audio lag. I was agreeing with you when you said you can get it in a can, and then I shut up because I was thinking to myself, I go, I could probably learn how to make it on my own. You would just need cranberries, sugar, and some acid, so it's not too sweet. But I've just never done it. But yeah, cranberry sauce is awesome. You can put it on sandwiches too.
Oh yeah.
Here, explain to you like a dummy what a freaking cranberry sauce is, and you know what it was.
You know
Well,
what?
that makes
You know what?
sense.
I'm thinking of planes, trains, and automobiles all of a sudden with John. I love John Candy, my favorite Canadian actor of all times, and he would always say, "You know what the worst thing is someone always talking their head off." I love how he kept going on the airplane.
I got told yesterday I was too loud. Shh. I'm
You're
like,
not
come
too loud.
on. I hate when some people tell me to be quiet. I hate it.
You're all wonderful.
I want to get louder. I'm freaking Russian and German. You don't tell German girls when they're really excited to quiet.
Exactly.
Loud.
Also, being the drummer, I said, "Crank it up." I always would do that, and one time we did. It was like,
I have loud friends. And if I have a friend that always like has to like whisper, I'm like, oh my gosh.
oh, I can't stand
Excited
whispering for
about
some reason.
anything. You can't be excited about. You know what I want to do is I want to make my own natural soaps.
Hold on. I'm gonna put my headphones down. I'll show you. I've gotten back into using like a certain kind of soap I like. That's a glycerin soap. I'll go get it. I got a new one. I'll be right back. Talk amongst
Okay, you show
yourselves,
me your
kids.
soap, and I'm going to talk about mine.
I remember lava soap. Lava soap when I was younger.
I'm just cutting up a soap right here. Like I literally went and got a soap to do. Like someone told me the other day, you can use soap on a fabric when you're like marking it
It's,
instead of a pen, because soap will wash out, right?
It
So
does.
now I found this bar of soap, but this bar of soap was like totally brown and shit inside, and it's a Dove bar, but it's brown inside and it's gross. And I'm just sitting there cutting it off with one of these. It's fun to do. It's fun to cut up.
it must be made with natural. Oh yes, glycerin
yeah.
soap.
Yeah, like it's like in America, I'm sure Will can testify. There's big, and I'm not being a soap snob. It's
What's
just
that
here
one
it
made
is. So here's why I love these. They're more expensive, and it's nothing but a glycerin-based soap, which ironically is the same thing in my tobacco vaporizer.
Exactly.
And it's just a like a non-harmful
non-toxic.
Non-toxic adjuvant is the word I was looking for.
Natural.
Like like a binder. And
Yeah, which is like a lye product, and the lye you can also get food lye, which you can use on soap to make the natural soaps, and that's why I looked into that. Yeah.
And this particular one, they only make 4 like varieties, but what cleans you is the aloe vera, I guess, and I just like it. You know,
It's beautiful
not,
soap.
Yeah, it's good, and
That's
yeah,
what
it's
I
like
was
a
thinking. That
aloe
was.
color. Yeah, it's sweet.
And also the stuff called lye. Actually, my grandfather used to make a lutefisk fish. You know, the salty fish, and he would like ferment it in lye. Of course, lye is poisonous. You got to be real careful there. But
Well, yeah, but there is also a food lye.
Mhm.
There's a food grade one.
That's what my grandfather used. He would actually, it's like some kind of fish called lutefisk fish. It was good.
I'm not
like,
being a snob. I'm actually looking at you guys. When you see me like this, I'm actually looking at you guys. When I'm like this, I'm not looking at you guys. It's the way my shit's set up. I don't like it.
It's all wonderful. It's like my friend who's the weather person said if he was looking not directly to the camera, everyone says, "Why are you looking at us?" He is looking at us.
I am looking at you guys right now, but it doesn't look like it because my camera's over here and my screen's over here.
It's all wonderful.
My chat's over here, so.
It's just that when the camera is pointed at my friend, he's a meteorologist. He says everyone complains that he's not looking at the camera. He is looking at the camera, of course. It's just pointed in a different direction.
Yeah, I need to go make some coffee.
I love y'all so much, my sweet sister and JB. I gotta hop in the shower before I have to be up early morning and get my teeth cleaned.
Oh,
cool,
good.
man.
Good stuff.
Happy teeth.
Yeah, they will be happy teeth when they're clean, right?
They are. I
So I
got a
was
breast.
putting bandanas here, JB. Which one do you like? I was.
They're beautiful.
Oh, but thank you for being here, Will.
I
You
love
know,
y'all so much.
yo, peace, Will. Thank you very much. It's always really fun chatting, and like I said, I don't know. In the future, I'd love to hear you do more voices because you got a lot of people can't do that, and I noticed myself. I noticed things like that.
I used to
One
be able
night
to.
you play something too, don't you, JB? Like Will plays the drums, and I, he can sing too. And so, what do you do, JB? You have any musical instruments that you play?
Yeah, I'm a former touring musician. I opened up for a Canadian band called Finger 11 in front of 6,000 people when I was 20. And I play guitar, bass, drums, freestyle rap, and I'm a good singer, but I'm better as a backup singer rather than a lead singer. But yeah,
I'm the same way.
yeah, I'm a musician, and Will's a musician, and that's probably why we all get along kind of like instantly.
Do
There's
you
But
know Marshall? Do you know Marshall? He's a magician. Marshall, his channel is Mellow Nomadic. Mellow Nomadic.
no, but
Uh,
I'll find him. I'll subscribe.
yeah, Mellow Nomadic, and his name is Marshall, and he plays music. He plays guitar, and I think he sings too. Yeah, he sings too.
I
Um,
love
That's awesome.
I love Ava. Ava's amazing. Oh my
and
goodness
yeah,
gracious,
Ava and her husband, um, Ava and Doug.
beautiful. She plays the mandolin, probably the hardest instrument to play right there. I cannot. I. It's a beautiful instrument.
Yeah, she plays the flute, the native flute too. And then there's Victoria. She
It's-
changed her name though. I don't know what her channel is now, but there's Victoria too. She plays the native flute.
I got to
And
run. I got to run like Forrest Gump in the wind. I'm sorry.
Peace, Will.
Peace and love always.
you
God bless
guys
y'all.
have a good night, Will.
Y'all too.
Thanks for
Take care.
being here.
Always. God bless you.
You too.
So,
Take care,
Cass, do you want
JB.
to peace out, man? Have a good night. So, do you want to stay on for a few minutes and do
Yeah,
bandana talk, or are you out of here?
yeah. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm just gonna show you, and then I'm going to make this one. But I have to find fabrics that will go with these because I'm doing. So this is going to be the sides of the bandana. Okay. So these are the sides.
Yeah, I got you.
And
I
then
was
so
just
I gotta find a fabric that will. I have cut out 3 sets of them for 3 bandanas. Now I gotta find fabrics that will go with these fabrics to go to make the middle part in the band.
and are you
And then I
making
got
these?
this one, but I
Are
got a
you
bunch of
making?
fabric here.
Are you making them for yourself, or are you going to market them?
I'm making them to sell them eventually.
Cool.
But
Hell yeah.
yeah, I got some. I got my nerd. I made this one years ago. This one here is like I made for my son. It's a Ninja Turtle one.
Oh, that's very cool. The screen is so small, but I can see that. That's awesome. Oh, I can zoom. Nice.
It's got the Ninja Turtles. Yeah.
Oh, and I can see you know what you're doing with stitching and stuff too. That's good.
So yeah, I'll put it on. This one here is a little bit smaller because it was a child's. My son was a child when I made this one,
Right.
but that's how they go. And just then you got your tail right there. There, you can see it.
I can see it.
Okay. So yeah, that's what I do. And then on some of them, like this one here, I put a sweatband inside, so it makes it a little bit thicker where your forehead is, so it's not uncomfortable. Like the fabric, it's actually soft because this was like the soft fabric I put here, like a towel type of fabric. So that way, if you sweat, your towel will, you know, pick up your sweat.
Yeah, I was going to ask, is that particular one, is it designed for an activity to be worn during an activity that you expect to be sweating? Is what I'm
Yeah,
asking.
so I just put it in the front. You don't see it on the side here, just on the front where you would sweat on your forehead. It's just a piece of you know, softer type of like You can just get like some of those dishcloths from the dollar store, cut them up, use that as the fabric because it's new, and so you use that for these.
America's so stupid because when I was younger, how do I say this the best way? Well, it really doesn't matter what I say, I suppose. When I would wear a bandana, people would go, "What do you think you're black?" Be like, "What?" But now I realize as I'm older, it's because it's America, and that was apparently something that would be said. It's like, no, I
Well,
wear a band. It's
it was
because
more like they used the do rags. They called them do rags. They're totally different design. This
yeah,
is
but
more like the biker,
I got
the
you.
biker bandana. So they
Yeah,
wear them underneath their the thing, their
yeah, I know the
helmets,
thing.
the helmets.
Boy, I will tell you
So,
this: these
and some
legal,
people's heads really look good in a bandana.
yeah,
Some people really do look good in a bandana, especially people that don't like that shave their head. Especially those people that shave their head actually do look good in a bandana.
I'm thinking back to the that stupid disease thing that went around, and I refused to wear the thing on my face, so I didn't go to the barber shop, and I can't stand long hair because I sweat a lot, so I just shaved my head, and then I ended up growing a beard, and one day I go, "So Rick, what do you think about this look?" I was at work, and he goes, "You look like a criminal." I can't pull off the bald look very well. Some dudes can. I can't think of
Yeah,
any women. I can't think of any women who can though. I mean,
I mean,
bald.
some women can really do the side where they shave the sides.
Yeah, I like that look.
That's pretty like where you
I'm
just
talking
have
the.
the middle part of your hair and you have the ponytail, and then you put your hair up and it's the sides. Yeah, I've seen some that look good in that.
I
And that's
meant the
kind of what I
Sinead
wanted.
O'Connor. Yeah, no, damn no.
That's kind of what I wanted. I wanted like my hair long but longer, and then I wanted underneath to be like shaved right here, all shaved. I wanted this all shaved. And yeah, the hairdressers that I went to, they're like, "No, I'm not doing that to your hair." I'm like, "Well, who's paying for this? Who's paying for this? If I tell you to shave my head, you're gonna do it." The girl literally said to me, "I don't want to do that to your hair. It's not your fucking hair."
Yeah, I agree. That's a weird kind of projection, isn't it?
She argued with me, this woman. I think she was a cracker jack.
No, you wouldn't know who she is, but one of the researchers I listened to, Mary, she's actually a tarot girl as well. Her name is Miriam Hanine, and she's banned off of YouTube, but she's on Rumble, and she has that look with the half shaved head, and she's like a glamorous, like kind of almost wolf eyes looking woman, like she's hot, and she
Are you
pulls
talking about
like
that crime reporter girl?
no, she's in. Well, she might do crime reporting. Her name is Miriam Hanine. That's all I know.
Oh, no, I think maybe it's a different girl. I forget what this girl's name is, but she does the crime podcast and stuff. And she talks
Yeah,
about like all the Kylie Rodney case and all that stuff.
no, she's not that famous. But the when I was making fun of women with shaved heads, I was more thinking that retarded like Sinead O'Connor look, like just shave the head. It just you know.
Wait a minute, back up for a minute. You said she wasn't that famous, and you're not talking about these people are not famous, okay? They just have crime channels, and crime channels grow overnight, okay?
Oh,
It's
when
just
you mean like on YouTube?
yes, on YouTube I'm talking
Oh
about.
shit, I'm an idiot. I thought you were talking about on TV.
No, on YouTube.
My bad, my bad, my bad.
They're just same as us, just trying to make it on YouTube.
Oh well, I mean, people are going to watch this, so why don't you say those names again? Because my brain just went off, and I
They
blamed
don't
it.
even like I don't go into the chats, okay? So these crime chats, I don't go into them, a lot of them. I might go into one or two of them, but I usually just the quiet watcher.
I got you.
I like to know stuff, but I don't like to get involved in the drama part of it.
Yeah, I'm sort of approaching that too. Now I only accidentally get involved. I can I used to seek it out, but that is what it is.
Well, if I want a drama channel, I know where to go. Like I have a few channels that is always drama, and if I'm looking for like just something that is, if I'm in a bitchy mood and I want something that's just like same as me, then I'll just go watch those people.
Wow, that was priceless. I have nothing to say.
I'm just having a smoke, and I just try not to like make my show too dirty. Like people frown on that stuff. So
No, I understand what you're saying. I've 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 really taken a break, and by a break, because I do my research constantly. I have for 19 years, just researching how the world really works. But I've been enjoying, believe it or not, there's a famous baseball team called the Boston Red Sox, which happens to be my Major League Baseball hometown team. And they spend a ton of money on their team. What I'm getting at is I have been taking some time and just watching some baseball, before the World Series, and then I watch the World Series. And you know, my baseball team is going to be going under a lot of my baseball team, like I have a part of it. The Boston baseball team is they have like all these big players coming off of their payroll, and it's like, do we spend millions of dollars and bring these guys to hit a ball back, or do we go out and find some others? And it's like a huge thing. And when I unplug from, because tarot stuff and watching you, this stuff to me is serious. I consider it, I mean, we correspond on the internet, but I consider it, part of the information that I take in as a part of something that's going on in the world. Whereas sports to me is
it
just like,
definitely tarot definitely does teach you a lot of knowledge, but you also have to learn to protect yourself from like different energies when you're doing that as a as a person, as a creator. And then that's where you find you're drained. Like if you do too much of it, that's why I like to do different things, because I like to have all the different outlets that help me live my life comfortably, mentally and physically and spiritually. So that's why I like to go for my crafts, because my crafts help me to meditate and relax. My all that stuff I do is like sewing. It helps me to relax.
would it be an ignorant question for me to ask if I were to assume that, all right, I guess I'll frame it this way. To me, tarot taps into anything can be used for good and anything can be used for bad in the in our experience of free will. And to me, what I understand from tarot as someone who is an outsider but watches you and watches a lot of the ones that have millions of views and go on all the medical networks and all the, political networks and stuff. If I could sum it up into something simple, is that it definitely taps into something that the five senses can't reach yet. That's how I would say it.
Yeah, but it's bringing awareness to that we have more capabilities in our life than we using. We have
Well,
more,
we just said the same thing in our
in
own
different
way, I
words.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, like if we all share information, and once we learn to understand that even we learn from the bad, like you said and I said that, like when we're feeling like crap for a day and we just feel like we don't really want to watch anything important or anything like that, we just want to watch something that's senseless, and just like we go watch these channels that we wouldn't really want to be involved in. Like what I mean, instead of like taking it out on people.
One example that I can relate to that is, remember when I said I just threw three things at you, and one of them was, that I watch a lot of politics, and that's kind of what I do. And a lot of these, Tara by Janine Marijo, or Marijo, I believe she's from Quebec, and she was thrown off of YouTube because she was too accurate. She said she did a reading and said that something was going to happen on the island of Martha's Vineyard. And again, this is political, but also ties into tarot. She specifically said Martha's Vineyard is going to be in the news for something that you will not expect, and it's
This was
going
a
to have
reader. Was this a reader doing a reading on political?
tarot. Yeah, Tarot by Janine. She was one of the biggest, and she got thrown off of YouTube because she's too accurate. And then 3 months, there was nothing about anything. And then 3 months later, they dumped all those people onto Martha's Vineyard, and it was like a national news story for 3 days. And I was on her live stream when she said that, and she basically said, "Remember this, Martha's Vineyard." Look at me. I'm looking at. I don't know if you can see me. I can't see you anymore.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
no
looking at you.
there's no reason that I would make this up and lie to you. I need to go to bed right now and I have to pee. But I'm telling you that there has to be something extra sensory, extra perceptive that is real and goes on. And there,
Well,
I'm sure you.
it is
Yeah.
all real, but we're not allowed to say that because technically, it's tarot hasn't been recognized as a language yet. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't want that kind of power. I'm not saying anything bad. I'm saying myself, I'd probably lose. I shouldn't be trusted with it, is what I'm saying.
Well,
That's how real it is to me.
yeah. Well, like I said, like I teach tarot. Like if I'm gonna teach tarot, like if I learned it the way, and I'm going to teach it that way too. I'm only learning like the basic words of it, like, and then whatever you use your tarot for, you have to learn those meanings for the different cards. The different, like, let's say we're doing crime tarot, right? So then we'd have to learn the language of if you were to do crime readings and what different cards mean in crime wise, like how bad the situation could be, this card or that card coming up when you're doing a crime reading. But I always try to do like just regular people reading, finding I use my energy cards to find out what the people's energy is. And once I know their energy, then I can also ask the cards, like, how can we fix that? And, and that's how I think tarot can work in a positive way, is that it's guidance if you use it right. And if you ask the right questions, you get you get the answers you asking for. But if you're asking the questions that you really want, not just like, if you want your life to change for the better, you don't want to just ask questions about crime and other things. You want to ask questions about your life. And that's where tarot is going to help you as a person.
And there's a lot of what I'm also we have a really unique way of communicating in that there's definitely, and I'm not being foo-foo with you, I'm not trying any stupid crap, but there's definitely a connection with us in the way that we at least think. Because what I'm saying, I think you'll understand when I say that tarot, I believe, is a tool, but there are millions and millions of people out there, and I don't understand tarot like you do, and I'll never pretend to, but I know that there are a lot of folks who think it's just foo-foo nonsense. And I'm coming from my background of all my research and saying it's not nonsense.
No, and
it's very powerful.
When you hear a tarot reader getting really quiet about a card and she doesn't really want to say it's negative, she's feeling that card, and that card can mean something positive too. It depends on where it falls, where it goes in the reading. So like sometimes you do see stuff or feel stuff that you don't really want to, and you don't really want to be the messenger, but people have to want the reading for you to do those. So you would have to give the answer if you did a personal reading. But if you're doing a general reading, like I do a lot of general readings, I don't have to worry about that stress, because I'm not nothing is personal to me when I'm doing a general reading, because I'm doing it whoever is listening and whoever needed to hear a message. And I may not be emotional about it because I don't know their situation. Like, I don't know the person personally. So I'm reading it as a situation, not as a personal. If I was reading for you and it was a personal reading or something like that, or anybody that was a personal reading, then I would feel a lot different about it than I wouldn't feel so cold about it. Like, you know what I mean? I would feel a lot more warm and emotional about it if, certain things about a reading. That's why personal readings are more meaningful, and they're more they um they're very personal to you. Like a general reading, we're never supposed to take it totally personal, right? But a when a reading is for you and it's meant for you and you trust your reader, then you should take everything she says about the reading personal.
Well, we've certainly corresponded on the internet for a long time, and we have rapport with each other. Um, and I pay $10 a month for unlimited access to this group of, we do politics and people, men, women, most of them are older than me. And we're a very tight knit group, and we talk politics and in ways that we're not allowed to on platforms like this. And I've known you for a long time, so tomorrow, uh, I will purchase from you because at my age, you don't want to know how fucking broke I am, but small amounts of money I can part with, and I want to put my dollars where my mouth are, and I don't want to negotiate. What's your price for a one-time personal reading? One time.
Well, you're in luck because it's not going to cost you much to become a member, and you get a reading every month if you're a member. And it's
Great.
only 11/11 this month, and I'm doing it on the 11th at 11. I'm doing one in the morning at 11 and one at night at 11.
All right.
So I'm going to be doing 11/11 readings.
You're a great business person, and here's what we're gonna do because I'm fading fast because I'm telling you these things once the one I showed you guys on camera, that was my
I've just been hitting this.
Oh yeah. No, I had two full ones, and the one I showed you was a half a one, so they're kicking in. So tomorrow,
I want candy.
Do this for me, and it will, help your business, because that was great the way you answered my question. Well, what's better is send me a private message tomorrow, and let's talk about what I can afford, because I'd like the reason I've been saying stuff the way I've been saying it in this conversation is not to impress you. I'm trying to show you that there's a connection that has nothing to do with you and me, nothing to do with tarot, that I have with tarot, because so many people that I watched, if I had never met you, say things about it. So that means it's relevant. And then as I look into it more, things resonate with me. So I should pay for a reading. But let's talk about it in a private message tomorrow, and I got to get out of here and get to bed.
So, one more thing. Let's make it exciting. So.
Well, I can do 5 more minutes.
Do you get a coffee every day? Do you get a coffee every day? Like from the Tim Hortons or something?
Yeah, but I make my own coffee.
Okay, good. Well, if you get one coffee every day, and for I don't know, a week, you make your own coffee, you can afford $11.
Yeah, you don't need to market to me. Like I said, we'll talk about it in private tomorrow. But it is what it is.
I just had to put that in there.
No, but you shouldn't be kidding about stuff like that. People do that, and it's very successful.
I've been told that by these businesses that I used to join. Like back in the day, we used to join these nutritional business, and we go to these hotels and have these big meetings with these people. They would say, "Well, how much do you spend on a coffee every day?"
Yeah, that's a canned line, and also one of the best lines in business. You're gonna hate me saying this, but I've used it in my so dating game as well, and it's a business line. Because I'm so awkward, but one of my lines is, try thinking about it this way. Think about it this way, and you say it just like that, because it's it's an innocuous kind of shock statement. Like, wait, what? And then you can sort of. But I know you're not doing that. And another thing is repetition. And remember when I called, actually, you were on with Will, and I was driving home from work, and you popped up on both channels, and I was like, oh, and I had a good day at work, or a horrible day, I forget. I had a good
day. You were going to work, and you were feeling good, and you just got a haircut.
Okay. So that one was a good day. And so my point is, oh yeah, the other one is repetition, and repetition on the internet could be what you're doing, which is, people don't have long attention spans anymore. Whether that's good or bad, maybe it's good for business, I don't know. Is it good for the human race? Who knows? But by and large, people don't have long attention spans, and I noticed you doing, and you should
Yeah,
keep doing it.
like another example is
Content.
another
It's
example is like if you want to ask somebody for dinner and say, just look at it this way. You're hungry anyway, and you gotta eat.
that's funny. Anyway, I'm gonna check out and go to bed. Nice talking to you, and we'll talk about that price tomorrow.
Thank you
Okay.
for being here.
All right. Have a nice evening.
You too. See you
Peace.
later.
We'll see ya.
Bye. And then it's me. Just me now. So I think I'm done cutting tonight. I have to actually think about this, which ones I'm gonna use for these ones, what color, what fabrics I'm gonna use. So I have to think on that. I'm gonna watch some YouTube right now. I'm gonna get off of here, watch some YouTube, relax for a bit, go make myself another coffee, and yeah, just watch some YouTube. All right. Thank you for being here and not being here and watching later. That's okay too. God bless everybody. Have a good day. Bye. How do you end this? Oh yeah, end broadcast. End.